Hello, everybody. Thank you for watching Something to Think About. It is the 8th day of August. It is approximately 9 p.m. We've got three breaking news stories. The Federal Bureau of Investigation has implemented a search warrant. They served a search warrant on Mar-A-Largo, the residence of the former president of the United States, Donald Trump. Really odd after we did an episode last night on the Constitution and on how there were things that could have been constitutional violations from the former president. We're getting a look outside right at the moment.
With Russian collusion. There was a big dossier put on bias. What's his name? Go look at it.
This is what's happening right outside Mar-A-Largo live right now from Reuters. Trump has said the FBI has raided Mar-A-Lago. And indeed, what happened was the FBI served search warrants this morning, and Trump's Secret Service agents tried to stop them. The FBI said, if you would like to appear in court personally and explain to the judge why you're stopping this court order, you're glad to do so. The Secret Service stepped aside, and the FBI indeed conducted the raid. We will hear more about this. As you could see, and we'll go back there real briefly, as you could see, there are a handful of angry people outside of Mar-a-Lago. These are security officers, by the way. The protesters in favor of Trump are over here on the opposite side of the street, but that gives you a look at what's happening live now. And all this is doing, one of the things this is doing is it is stirring up the right wing, what they call themselves, the Salt Army. If it ain't white, it ain't right. We've been talking about this a lot, so I just want to make everybody aware that this is indeed going on, and it may have repercussions. We shall see. We shall stay on top of it, and if something happens, of course, we'll be on breaking news. So hit the subscribe, hit the like, hit the share, hit that notification bell so you do know when we are going to be on. Second story of the night: China defends military drills, warns Taiwan is part of China. China has basically encircled Taiwan with military warships, been flying over their country with military aircraft, and a lot of intimidation since the visit of Nancy Pelosi. And our final story: earlier today, a coronal mass ejection happened, and it is heading towards Earth. We will know more about the magnitude. We're expecting it to be somewhat small, but nonetheless want you to be aware of it. And if you look right here in this area, you will see it shoot out towards Earth. And again, this little dot right here, that is how big Earth is compared to what you're going to see shooting out. And you see it right there. That is the injection. That is the ejection coming out right here. And it indeed heading towards Earth. And again, you get the size of Earth compared to the size of the blast that is coming. Now, with this chart, you'll see that these are the incoming solar wind speeds, and you'll see how they have accelerated ahead of that mass ejection of radioactive plasma that's going to be heading towards Earth. And you'll see that in our next graph here, you'll see that there is an ongoing solar storm underway now, which is preceding the right here. Here's the ongoing solar storm that is coming in and impacting our atmosphere. And once again, here's a look one more time. So three things to keep in mind in this short little update. Mar-a-Lago, search warrant has been served against the former president of the United States, Donald Trump, and is ongoing in Mar-A-Largo. A handful of protesters in favor of the former president are outside saying it's time for civil war. A lot of antagonism going on in the far right wing. A lot of threats, a lot of really ugly stuff coming from the far right wing of the internet, and let's hope it's internet based only. Our second story is we've got to keep an eye on what's happening in Taiwan, because China is not backing down, and many experts are saying basically what they're doing is showing what it's going to be like when they actually start military operations. Then it will be, what is the US response? What is Japan's response? What is Australia's response? What's the response of the rest of the world? And finally, a coronal mass ejection is heading towards Earth, expected to be here Wednesday. Be watching tomorrow, as we will have more information on the size and on the impact. But do keep in mind, as our magnetic field has weakened, these coronal mass ejections are going to have more and more impact. The potential for something disruptive to happen is much greater now than it was 10 years ago, 20 years ago, because of the weakening of the magnetic field. We'll have updates on all of that tomorrow. Again, hit the subscribe, hit the like, hit the share, hit that notification bell so you'll know when we're on. If you'd like to help keep us on the air, $ American Doofus is the way to do it through Cashapp. And if you'd like to contact me, americandufus@gmail.com. Thank you so very much for watching. We'll see you very soon.